Okay, Waka, so we're going to jump to page 47, dividing rational expressions. Divide rational expression steps. Step 1, rewrite as multiplication by the reciprocal. Step 2, factor the numerator and denominator. Step 3, divide factors to become 1. All right, example 1, find the quotient and excluded values, okay? So first off, when you divide by fraction, you flip and multiply. So we're going to rewrite this as 4x squared plus 8x divided by x squared plus 8x plus 16 times, we flip and multiply, so times x squared minus 16 divided by 16x plus 32. Okay, now that we've flipped and multiplied, now we can start factoring. Okay, we can factor out of 4x, which leaves x plus 8, times we can factor this is a difference of squares, so that's times x plus 4, x minus 4, okay, divided by two parentheses, x and x makes x squared. Now we need to figure out what numbers multiply to give you 16, combined to be 8. So 1 times 16 is 16. 1 plus 16 is 17. That doesn't work. 2 times 8 is 16. 2 plus 8 is 10. 3 doesn't go into 16. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 plus 4 equals 8. So we have our 16 and 8, so that's x plus 4, x plus 4. Now we can factor out a 16 from here, which leaves x plus 2. Now, we're going to rewrite the numerator as is, so 4x times x plus 8 times x plus 4 times x minus 4. Okay? Now, we're going to look for, well, first let's put the 16 in front. So we're done with that. Not canceling, I'm just make sure I put everything in the denominator. But I want to put it so I can divide out the ones. Okay? So do we have an x plus 8? Nope. Do we have an x plus 4? Yep, we do. So we're done with that. Okay. Do we have an x minus 4? Nope. So we can go ahead and put this here and here because it doesn't matter. So x plus 4 and x plus 2. So 4/16 reduces to be 1/4 x. This divides and becomes 1. Which leaves x plus 8 times x minus 4 divided by x plus 4 times x plus 2. Okay, so I can just write that as x times x plus 8, x minus 4, divided by x plus 4, x plus 2. Okay. All right, now to find the excluded values, we need to set the denominator right here equal to 0. So x plus 4 equal to 0, x plus 4 equal to 0, and 16 times x plus 2 equal to 0. Okay, so subtract 4 from both sides, x equals negative 4. Subtract 4 from both sides, x equals negative 4. And then divide 16 by both sides. This divides and becomes 1. We get x plus 2 equal to 0. Subtract 2 from both sides. X equals negative 2. All right, go and finish up example 1. All right, let's take a look at example 2. Okay, so first, whenever you divide by fraction, you flip and multiply. So we're going to rewrite this as x squared minus 10x plus 24 divided by x squared plus 10x plus 24 times x squared minus 16 divided by x squared minus 36. So, two parentheses, x and x makes x squared. Now we need to figure out what numbers multiply to give you 24 combined to be negative 10. Since the middle number is negative, the bigger number is negative, okay? So 1 times negative 24 is negative 24. 1 minus 24 is negative 23. That doesn't work. 2 times negative 12 is negative 24. 2 minus 12 is negative 10. We have our all right. Minor mistake, let's correct this, okay? The last number is positive, the middle number is negative, so both numbers need to be negative. Okay, and the way, and it's important to understand, mistakes happen, but you have to learn how to catch a mistake, okay, and correct it before you get too far into the problem. What I saw was like, wait a second, negative 24. This number is 24, not negative, so that's where the mistake, because this number and this number need to be this number and this number, okay? So negative times negative is a positive 24. Negative 1 minus 24 is negative 25. Okay, that doesn't work. Now, negative 2 times negative 12 is a positive 24. Okay. Negative 12 minus, or negative 2 minus 12 is negative 14. Oh, didn't erase enough. Okay. Those numbers don't match. So now negative 3 times negative 8 is a positive 24. Negative 3 minus 8 is negative 11. Okay. We're getting closer to negative 10, but we're not there yet. So let's try next. Negative 4 times negative 6 is positive 24. Negative 4 minus 6 is negative 10. We have our 24 and negative 10. So our factors are x minus 4, x minus 6. Okay, two parentheses, x and x makes x squared. Okay, now we need to figure out what numbers multiply to give you 24 combined to be 10. Since both of these numbers are positive, both numbers are positive. Okay, so, but now wait a second, I need 24 and 10 in the previous. So instead of going through this whole process, I'm going to start immediately with 4. But I'm going to start with positive 4 and positive 6 is 24. 4 plus 6 is 10. So I have 24, I have 10. So our factors are x plus 4, x plus 6 times difference of squares, x plus 4, x minus 4. Again, difference of squares, x plus 6, x minus 6. Okay, so now I'm going to look, does anything divide and become 1? No, not lined up, but let's line up the numerator again, and let's see if we can find anything that divides and becomes 1. Okay, do I have an x minus 4? Nope. Do you have an x minus 6? I do. I have it right there. So x minus 6. And I'm going to shade this out. Not canceling it. I'm just saying I'm done with that. Now, do I have an x plus 4? I do. X plus 4. So I'm done with that. And then do I have an x minus 4? Nope. So these can just go here. X plus 6, x plus 6. But now I can say that this divides and becomes 1. This divides and becomes 1. So I have x minus 4 times x minus 4 divided by x plus 6 times x plus 6, which can be rewritten as x minus 4 squared divided by x plus 6 squared. Either one of these acceptable answers. I'm just going to put this right here. So okay. Now to find the excluded values, we need to come back to right here and write down set the entire denominator equal to 0. So x plus 4 equal to 0, x plus 6 equal to 0, x plus 6 equal to 0, x minus 6 equal to 0. So subtract 4 from both sides, x equals negative 4. Subtract 6 from both sides, x equals negative 6. Subtract 6 from both sides, x equals negative 6. Add 6 to both sides, x equals 6. Okay, go ahead and finish up example 2. All right, let's take a look at example 3. Okay. Okay, find the quotient and excluded value. So first off, we need to multiply and flip and multiply. So I'm going to be, while I'm writing this out, I'm going to go ahead and factor out the negative 1. So use x squared minus 1x minus 12 divided by 8x squared minus 32x times 5x minus 20 divided by x plus 3. Okay, so now we start factoring. Negative 1, 2 parentheses, x and x makes x squared. Now when you figure out what numbers multiply to give you negative 12 and combine to be negative 1. Since the middle number is negative, the bigger number is negative. So 1 times negative 12 is negative 12. 1 minus 12 is negative 11. That doesn't work. 2 times negative 6 is negative 12. 2 minus 6 is negative 4. That doesn't work. 3 times negative 4 is negative 12. 3 minus 4 is negative 11. So we have our negative 12 or negative 1. So that's x plus 3, x minus 4. Okay. Here we can factor out an 8x, which leaves x minus 4 times, we can factor out a 5, which leaves 5 times x minus 4, and then divided by x plus 3. Okay. Now let's go ahead and reorder everything. Negative 1, x plus 3, x minus 4. And you know what? We can go ahead and multiply. 5 times negative 1 is negative 5. Okay, times x minus 4. Divided by 8x. Now, we're done with that. Let's see, is there an x plus 3? There is. So I'm going to put x plus 3 here. So we're done with that. And then, is there an x minus 4? Yes, there's an x minus 4. So I'm done with that. So this divides and becomes 1. This divides and becomes 1. So we're left with negative 5 times x minus 4 divided by 8x. Okay. Now we need to go through and to set the denominator equal to 0. So we need to set 8x equal to 0, x plus 3 equal to 0, x minus 4 equal to 0. Now you'll see that we have 3 zeros, so this is a mistake. There's only actually 3, so we can just mark that out. So divide 8 by both sides. X equals 0. Subtract 3 from both sides. X equals negative 3. Add 4 to both sides. X equals 4. We're going to finish up example 3. All right, let's take a look at the last example, example 4. Okay. So we're going to flip and multiply. So that's, I'm going to go ahead and put that in parentheses, x plus 4 divided by x squared plus 13x plus 36 times, we're going to put that in parentheses, x minus 9 divided by x squared minus 81. All right, so then that's equal to parentheses x plus 4. And we can just go ahead and put the x minus 9 next to it. And then let's go ahead and factor this, 2 parentheses. And you know what? We're going to come back to it in a second because I just noticed that's a difference of squares, so we can go ahead and finish this here. X plus 9, x minus 9. So now we need to factor this. Okay, so we know x and x makes x squared. We need to figure out what numbers multiply to give you 36 combined to be 13. So 1 times 36 is 36. 1 plus 36 is 37. 2 times 18 is 36. 2 plus 18 is 20. That didn't work. 3 times 12 is 36. 3 plus 12 is 15. That didn't work, but we're getting close to 13. So let's try 4 times 9 is 36. 4 plus 9 is 13. So we have our 36 and 13. So our factors are x plus 4, x plus 9. All right. Right off the bat, this divides and becomes 1. So equals, we have x minus 9 divided by, we have an x minus 9 in the denominator, x minus 9. So we're done with that. And then x plus 9, x plus 9. So this divides and becomes 1. So that equals 1 divided by x plus 9, x plus 9. You can also write that as x divided by x plus 9 squared. Okay, so write it as 1 divided by x plus 9, x plus 9. Okay, so the excluded values, we come back to our denominator right here. So we set x minus 9 equals 0, x plus 9 equal to 0, x plus 9 equal to 0. And I actually almost forgot, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. I forgot the x plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, So that means we need another box. We'll just put that there. Okay, so subtract 4 from both sides, x equals -4. Add 9 to both sides, x equals 9. Subtract 9 from both sides, x equals -9. And then subtract 9 from both sides, x equals -9. Okay, go ahead and finish up example 4. Start working on your assignment, and have a wonderful Wildcat day.